Palace Intrigue now has merch. Check out the hats, t-shirts, mugs, and other great items with Palace Intrigue, Deep Crown, Good Times, Kate is Wonderful, and more. There's free shipping, and for a limited time, get 10% off with the code NEWMERCH10. Go to Calaroga.com, that's CALOROGA.com, or look for the link in the show notes. We really appreciate your support for the show. Thanks.
Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. Following Kate Middleton's recent public appearances, social media is abuzz with rumours of an imminent announcement from the British royal household. Journalist Jose Moreno reports that a professional photographer has been discreetly recruited to visit Buckingham Palace. The news reveals that the photographer received a private and confidential request from the British royal household on Thursday, June 27. This development has sparked curiosity and speculation among royal watchers and the public alike. Joshua Brandwood, the photographer in question, shared his intrigue on social media, posting a photo from the official letter from Buckingham Palace with the caption, "What could it be?" The letter, adorned with a seal of the British royal family, has fueled further speculation about its contents. Prince Harry is set to receive a special award at the ESPY Awards, an event organised by ESPN, for his work with the Invictus Games, which supports injured veterans. However, this decision has sparked significant controversy and led to a petition calling for the award to be reconsidered. The petition has gathered over 27,000 signatures, with critics arguing that Harry is not a suitable candidate for the honour. The controversy centres around the Pat Tillman Award for Service, named after Pat Tillman, a former professional football player who left his career to serve in the US Army following the 9/11 attacks. Tillman was killed by friendly fire in Afghanistan in 2004 and was posthumously awarded the Silver Star and Purple Heart for his bravery. Pat Tillman's mother has publicly criticised the decision to honour Harry, expressing shock and questioning why a controversial and divisive figure was chosen. She pointed out that many individuals working within the veteran community who lack the resources and connections of Prince Harry would be more deserving of recognition. Pat McAfee, a former NFL player, expressed that honouring Prince Harry is probably the most embarrassing thing I've seen in my entire life, suggesting that there are many more deserving American veterans. Boston Connor, co-host of McAfee's show, also criticized the decision, labeling it as a gimmick and arguing that countless deserving American military members were overlooked. The ESPY Awards, Excellence in Sports Performance Yearly, is an annual event recognizing individual and team athletic achievement and other sports-related performance. The Pat Tillman Award for Service has previously been awarded to individuals and groups who have made significant contributions to society through sports. The ceremony is scheduled to take place on July 11th at the Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles, hosted by Serena Williams, a friend of Meghan's. Prince William expressed his jubilation on Twitter following England's thrilling victory over Slovakia at Euro 2024. The match saw England trailing 1-0 until Jude Bellingham's dramatic overhead kick equalised the score deep into injury time. Shortly into extra time, Harry Kane's decisive header secured a 2-1 win, propelling England into the quarter-finals. In a succinct tweet from Kensington Royal, Prince William captured the roller coaster of emotions. Emotional roller coaster. Let's go, England. Quarterfinals, here we come. W. Sophie delighted her family and onlookers with a light-hearted moment at the Sandringham horse driving trials over the weekend. At 59, Sophie participated in a drinking game during the event, which had her family, including her husband Edward, Duke of Edinburgh, and daughter Lady Louise, in fits of laughter. Sophie was tasked with downing a glass of sparkling wine while driving her carriage. The aim was to drink the wine and place the glass down at the next stop. When Sophie missed, it resulted in a hilarious moment that her husband Edward captured on his camera phone. The playful atmosphere was a highlight of the event, showcasing a more relaxed side of the royal family. Lady Louise also competed in the 3-day event, receiving encouragement from her mother. She has inherited a passion for carriage driving from her late grandfather, Prince Philip, who was instrumental in her taking up the sport. This event marked her debut at Sandringham, adding a sentimental touch as it was a sport and location cherished by her grandfather. The Sandringham horse driving trials were initiated by Prince Philip in 1982, combining his love for the sport and the estate. Held annually the weekend after Royal Ascot, the trials have become a beloved tradition. Sophie was recently made president of the Sandringham Horse Driving Trials, a role she has embraced enthusiastically. Sophie is often referred to as one of King Charles' secret weapons, undertaking important visits and engagements on behalf of the monarchy. Palace Intrigue, I'll be right back. A 9-year-old double amputee, Tony, who missed the King's garden party due to a traffic jam, has attended a private gathering with Queen Camilla. Tony was on his way to Buckingham Palace in May when he and his family got stuck in traffic on the M20. Subsequently, he was invited for tea with the Queen at her London residence. At the private event, Tony also received the British Empire Medal for his services to the prevention of child abuse. Tony, who had both legs amputated after being abused as a baby, became the youngest recipient of a New Year honour. Tony's adoptive mother, Paula Hudgell, explained that the family had initially been invited to a garden party on a different date, but they had to reschedule so she could undergo surgery for her bowel cancer. In a video posted to social media, Queen Camilla said, "Really nice to get you here today. We thought we'd give you a special garden party." Tony expressed his happiness, saying, "I was supposed to go to a garden party, but we got stuck in traffic. My mum put out a tweet and the Queen's team said, 'So sad that you didn't make the garden party today.' But we found out I was having a private one with another person called Lila." Lila, an 11-year-old brain tumour patient from North Yorkshire, was also invited to meet Camilla after she missed the garden party in May due to ill health. Lila said, "We couldn't come to the garden party last month because I was in hospital. We sat around the table and just chatted for a bit. We had some little cookies, some sandwiches and tea." Garden parties are held each summer to honour individuals who have made a positive impact in their communities. Royal fans have expressed their delight over King Charles' newly released portrait to mark Armed Forces Day. The new portrait, captured last November by Hugo Bernard in the Grand Corridor at Windsor Castle, was released to commemorate the annual event, which supports veterans, service families, cadets, and those currently serving in the armed forces. In the portrait, King Charles, who is the head of the armed forces, is depicted wearing his Field Marshal No. 1 full ceremonial frock coat, adorned with medals, a sword, and various decorations. The image was shared on the official royal family Instagram account, where fans quickly praised the new portrait, calling it much better than the previous portrait of the monarch. The earlier portrait, unveiled in May by artist Jonathan Yeo, featured a bright red background and showed King Charles in his Welsh Guards uniform, with a butterfly poised to land on his shoulder, symbolising his metamorphosis. This earlier portrait received mixed reactions from the public. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, the app of your choice. Write us a review. Leave some stars if you're enjoying the show. And don't forget, we have merch and subscriptions available to support the show and the people that work behind the scenes here. And you can get that info in the show notes. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.